Hello, dear viewers. I want to share a very, very, for me, interesting, sacred, magical moment. I went yesterday to a certain temple, and there are two Devis, let's say two forms of mother, cosmos, God. In the middle, there's a God. The names are Venkateshwara. At the left is Ma Lakshmi. At the right side is Ma Gauravi Devi. But forget about the names because we can get confused by names. It's the cosmic mother in a certain form, let's say. I had an experience last week that when I kept watching in her eyes, I said, Mother, give me a sign that you hear me, that you know that I'm here. And one of a sudden, at the end of my prayers, a flower fell off her neck. Around her neck was a white garland. One of these flowers fell in front of me. So I was like, oh God. So I asked the priest, can I take this flower? Because I think Mother gave it to me. And he was so smiley and he gave the flower to me. I put it on my altar, and for me it was a beautiful moment. Since now I'm going every single day to that temple, bring two rose garlands for the two mothers. And yesterday when I was there, I asked again at the end, give me a sign, please, that I fulfill your wishes, I fulfill my mission, or let me see if I can do something. Give me just a sign. There was, let's say, not an obvious sign during the prayer. I'm going outside, and then I discovered my shoes are gone. And I think, well, my shoes. So I was looking and looking and looking, and then I start thinking, everything logic-wise could happen. Maybe the monkeys took it, maybe some people stole them or needed them. I don't know. But yes, anyway, for me it was a very strange moment that go like inside the temple where I was praying to the two mothers and to Lord Venkateshwara, lads. And I'm keep asking, that's also what I have to share with you. I keep asking since 2-3 weeks about that. I just have one priority in my life, and that's what I keep saying to all the deities, to all the forms of God. Purify this vessel. Empty every negative emotion, negative thoughts, negative actions, negative karma, so that the divine only can reside in this vessel. That's my only wish, that's my only prayer, and that's my only priority in my life. And when I ask that, and also say like, and keep, sending me enough abundance in no matter what way that I can keep fulfilling my life purpose. I'm never asking for money for personal things. It's only to keep my mission as a pilgrimage monk keeping going. So when the shoes were gone, I didn't know what to do. So I thought, okay, this is the sign. I just have to walk home. It's maybe 30-40 minutes walking, but without shoes. And believe me, the road where I was walking, it's not like a smooth, beautiful road like, let's say, in Europe. You don't believe this story now. I walked for 2 or 3 meters. I have to stand still because I wanted to cross the road because there were some cars driving by, and there are a pair of shoes on the street. And I was like, what is this? So I start looking left of me, right to me, behind me, in front of me, go like, is there somebody which is just taking them off for some reason, or did somebody lost them, or am I maybe in front of a shop where people just put off their shoe? I didn't know what to think because, of course, the logic starts thinking, why are there just a pair of shoes in the middle of the street? Well, I just lost 5 minutes before my own shoes. Anyway, I looked around a few times, I put them on, and I say, just thank you, God. You knew I was without shoes. You put some shoes over there, even when they were broken. But I just start walking to the first shop. I saw a shoe shop, and then I bought a pair of new shoes. When I came home, I start praying and meditating on it and go like, what is going on? And when I was listening properly, and I even asked it actually to Chat GPT, like, I don't know what the symbolic reason is why I should have to lose my shoes in the temple. 2 meters outside of the temple, they are just in the middle of nowhere, just a pair of shoes. And then I bought new one. And their explanation of GPT and also my own explanation was like, you are entering a new pod. It's from a different frequency and vibration. but I had to lose my shoes because they are like symbolic as for me the part you're walking on. And sometimes you have to change the part you changing because you are changing, your frequency is changing. So then you lose the shoes in the temple where you were praying for the highest frequencies, for highest abundance, for highest purity in this lifetime. So I lost the shoes, got new ones. So, and this is the experience. It for me still I had for hours after and go like, how is this possible? You lose your shoes and there are just a pair of shoes on the middle of the street. So yeah, I just want to share it. And what I forgot to tell is when I left the temple, I gave a rose garland to the two mothers, and the priest took off a white garland and he says, "Here, take it, put it on your altar." So I took it, put it on the altar. I made a video out of it. Maybe you can see it. So for me, yesterday was just such an amazing, sacred, divine day. And I think the cosmos is working so perfectly to take some things away. You get new things, and it's all about just growth, changing, and raising your frequency. And then things has to change. You have to think differently. You have to maybe you act differently. You eat differently. Everything is according to that new frequency. And so that happened yesterday. So my old shoes are gone, which are related to my old part. And since yesterday starts my new part. So that is the experience I want to share. For the rest, I'm so good. I'm so happy and grateful for what I may all see and feel I can do for you. So I send you again lots of blessings, lots of prayers, and lots of good intentions, and lots of greetings. The pilgrimage monk, blessings.